go cold turkey. That's one experiment. Just experiment. Let's see who comes on. Oh, hello guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just here about to do some tarot readings. I just wanted to try something. And hey, Miss Linda, I wanted to try something and go cold turkey without first jumping on what you call it on TikTok. And I just wanted to see. Hey, I wanted to see if you see. Look, my people always show up. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to try to go cold turkey or here. Welcome in, guys. I just want to see God. I'm glad to see my people do respond to me. How's everybody doing? Hold on, I'm trying to get the website. How's everybody doing today? How's that baby Kim? Miss Linda, how you doing? How's that baby Kim? Miss Linda, how you doing? Yeah, I said, well, let me try to just see who will respond. So okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Did you guys decide what day? Cause what's gonna happen is tomorrow. I'll just being on your best behavior. Hey, sir. Um, good, good. I just wanted to see who was gonna respond. I said, let me go. I said I'm not going on TikTok first. I won't do any of that. I want to see who respond. No, I know you're fine, honey. Marlo, first of all, I wanted to say I'm a bad friend. Happy belated birthday. I'm a bad friend. And I knew I had it in my head, but then I was so busy. I said, so my Marlo, happy birthday. I don't sing, otherwise I would sing to you. I don't sing, otherwise I would sing to you. So, happy birthday. No, you're fine. You're fine. I know you were probably busy. I said, well, let me call him and let him know that I'm thinking about him and that I wanted to tell him. No, I forgot. I forgot. It slipped my mind. I've been so busy. No, no. You know what? I own up to my shit. Okay, okay. Well, I'll bring everybody on tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. I'll do you guys first, the beginners first, and then okay, well, I'm look here. I'm over here. I'm over here. I just wanted to go because I went on TikTok earlier today, and I said, well, let me try let me try not Facebook, YouTube, and see what response we got if anybody need anything. Because I might just start going cold turkey over here too, just to go cold turkey and see if we bring anybody in if anybody needs anything. So yeah. So Miss Linda, how are you? Kim. So Kim, yeah, tomorrow I'll do you guys first, and then I'll do my advanced class. So we'll just I'll just do it on Thursday. You know what? I got some cold wind came blowing through Omaha. It was supposed to, and it's cold. It got started getting chilly. My hands are freezing. I don't know what's going on. I had to put on my little sweater. I said, let me put my little sweater on. I got the cutest hats, you guys. I'm gonna have to do a hat haul from Shein because I got the cutest baseball. Y'all know how I love my little baseball hats. I got the cutest little hats. So I'm gonna have to do a haul and show you guys the hats that I got from Shein. I got some little razzle dazzle hats. So, razzle dazzle. So yeah, Kim, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow because I got two things scheduled for tomorrow. Anyway, so tomorrow will just be a long day for me. And tomorrow we have the bay leaf burn, guys. Get the bay leaf burn if you are looking for to tap into instant cash. And I would encourage you to do. This is how I did 2 weeks ago when we did the first bay leaf burn. I left it open to spirit. I said, Spirit, look into my situation. You know what my situation is. You know things. You can maneuver things. There's probably easier situations than I'm focusing on. Let me get out of my head and put it in Spirit's hands and be guided by Spirit. And I end up getting within the last 2 weeks 2 credit cards paid off. So, guys, Bailey Burns, like I said, for the larger rituals, yeah, be very. But for something like this, and like I said, we got the organic bay leaves and I dried myself, so they're all ready to go. They're around my intention candles. Oh, were you? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Well, come on back over here. Don't go over there because we don't know those people. No new friends, Marlo. No new friends. No new friends. But yeah, for the bay leaf burn, it taps you into fast cash. And like I said, we did it 2 weeks ago, and I got two. It within 2 weeks, I had 2 credit cards paid off. So one was just one I had been fighting with the credit card company with, and then they just said, no, we misapplied this payment. Here's your payment back. Cause yeah, they were. I said, what happened to the money I sent you? What happened to the money I sent you? Like, come on now, what happened to my payment? You ain't gonna tell me you didn't get that payment. So yeah, they misapplied and then they reapplied it and sent it back and it ended up paying off the credit card. And then I had another smaller credit card that I just paid off. So like I said, for these bay leaf burns, leave them open. Leave them open for spirits miracles. Chris did it. Chris was one of the people who did it, and he ended up getting $500 on his paycheck out of nowhere, and then he had something else come through. So they do work. Tap into that energy. Definitely tap into that energy and see the different miracles that, and you can book those on my website if you would like. You can get into the bay leaf burn, and you can either send your petition or you can, like I said, leave it open to spirit to 520 it. If you know what about Gravobio codes, you know what 520 is. 520 is unexpected money. So yeah, I always be like 520 it. Let me know where it comes from, spirit. That's all I need to do. So that's going to be tomorrow. So if you would like to tap into that, a petition is 3333. It's a small, cheap, fast, quick, but very effective ritual that we'll do. Honey, get into the bay leaf. Get to the bay leaf. And like I said, make it. Is that for the new house? Already? You just got in that motherfucker. They said, oh yeah, welcome. Here's your tax bill. Yikes. But you know what? I done heard some people have some hellified tax bills. So yeah, you can definitely go and sign up on the website. You can purchase as many as you would like. A single petition is 3333. But yeah, and Marlo, send for that and get in that because I'll be making up candles tonight for everybody who's in it. You'll get your own working candle. So, and then your bay leaf will be burned by your candle. And then you'll tap into that energy and it'll go all night. Well, as long as the little tea lights last. They last for about 6, 7, 8 hours. So it'll burn, give you a nice sufficient burn. So yeah. So guys, like I said, if you would like, you are more than welcome to check out the website and tap into that energy. I would say, Marlo, for something like that, ask for that specifically. But other people, just leave it open. 520 it. 520, like I said, unexpected money. I don't care where it comes from. Just let it come safely and effectively and immediately. Okay? Safely, effectively, and immediately. That's all I care about. So, so yeah. So how's everybody doing? Marlo, what you do end up doing for your birthday? Did you and Richard celebrate? And if so, what you guys end up doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome if you're coming in. This is your first time coming in. Welcome. Welcome back if you're coming back to see me. We just started. We're just opening it up. Um, yeah, we were talking about the bay leaf burn ritual that we're doing tomorrow for fast cash. We're tapping into the energy of fast cash. And so if you would like, you can actually, the link is in, went to the beach. Nice. You know what? Tasha wants to come to California. She texted me today, Marlon. She said, I want to go to, you went to dinner. Ooh, what you end up having? Ooh, I love a good dinner date. I love a good dinner date. Mr. Colorado is circling the wagons. And he was like, "You need a gun." So, yeah, he said I need a gun. I said, "Really? Do I need to shoot somebody?" It was like a nice steak. Oh, nice. You know, with me and Tasha, when we were in Miami, we went to this Argentinian restaurant. Welcome in, guys. We went to this Argentinian restaurant, and they had the best freaking ribeye. That ribeye was Marlowe. That ribeye and the mashed potatoes, and I had the grilled mixed vegetables that were amazing, and I had a passion fruit mojito. Yeah, it was really good. It was Miami's food was amazing. So if you guys have not been down to Miami lately, go down to Miami and go. I wouldn't mind going back. But Tasha's like, I want to go to California, but she doesn't get to dictate where we go on my birthday. It's my birthday, so she'll go where I tell her to go. What? What? Did you pick it up? Make sure you pick it up. Make sure you pick it up. I wouldn't mind going back to Miami because we had a ball. I actually had a really good time. So what does that translate to dollars? When it's 23,120 pesos. What is that in American? What's the translation? What's the conversion? I want to go to Tijuana. I want to go and I want to go to the casino. I'm not even a gambler at all. But Marlo, I would go with you. What? Heck yeah. Well, see, look, get into that bay leaf bird, and so we can get some more fast cash for you. Cause we're gonna be setting it up tomorrow. So yeah, get into that so we can get some more fast cash for you. So guys, how's everybody doing? Well, remember, I'm about to drop Scholar. That's a new ritual for kids or anybody who is pursuing higher education, any type of educational pursuits. Oh, you haven't done it yet? Well, see, look. That's a blessing towards towards your property tax bill. Now we just got to come up with the balance. How's the new house though? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Tap the screen. Make sure you hit the thumbs up so we can push this out to other people as you come on in. Hit that thumbs up for me. It just got chilly. Good deal. Yes, make sure that, like I said, use it. Mop the floors, wipe down the walls, wipe down the counters. Did you get yourself your resins, your frankincense, and your white copal resins? Put it some in a spray bottle and spray it around the house as well in the air. I wish they made a Florida water candle. We need to do a Florida water candle. I don't know how you would do it though. We would have to come up with that scent of Florida water. But I would love to see a Florida water candle. That would be amazing. I'm gonna have to think about that. See if I can't put something together and do a Florida water candle. That would be amazing to do. Welcome in, guys. If you're new, welcome back. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't given a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up as you come on in. Welcome, guys. Welcome. The list is open. The pinned comment does show the payment information. No super chat, no PayPal, but you can send it via Venmo or Cash App, or you could purchase it. These readings, the live readings, on my website. The link is in the pinned comment as well. Also, check out the upcoming rituals. We're gonna have some really dope upcoming rituals. Yeah, I use the Florida water soap. I used to have some over here. I use the Florida. I got some in my bathroom. So yeah, you can go to my affiliate list on my link tree, Kim, and it'll take you right out there on Amazon. I use the Florida water soap. I wonder. I'm gonna look into that. A Florida water candle. See if I can't find one, or if I can't create it. And then I would even put the crystals and things that would correlate with Florida water. Herbs in it that would correlate with Florida water in it as well. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Huh. Okay. But y'all know how y'all know how I hate to ship shit. So I guess I gotta get on the ball. Oh God. Uh so what's everybody, I gotta get some lunch. I don't know what I want for lunch. I wish I could have me a really good steak. Marlo, that's what I really want, is a really good steak. But I don't want to go nowhere because it's cold. It feels cold outside. Y'all know I don't like cold. You know I don't like cold at all. I don't like cold. Mm-mm. So it's like, well, can I get it delivered? Yeah. Sure, can I get it delivered? Mm-mm-mm. 1717, I just saw it. But yeah, Mr. Colorado wants to, he was like, start looking at getting yourself a gun. He said the Glock 42, which he said is small. He has about 6 rounds in it. And he was like, it's a good one. You can carry it with you. I was like, okay, well, I'm pistol packing now. Okay. But you know how military people are. They don't play that. They be like, they carry everywhere. Every time we would go out, every time we would go out to a restaurant, he would have to sit facing the door. It's just something that they do. It's just something that these military guys do. No, no, I'm in Nebraska. I'll be back in Florida at the end of the month. I'm planning on going back the 25th. Well, it'll be the 26th. It'll be the day after the eclipse. So I'm planning on going back there. Yep, I can. I sure can. Yes, sir. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. You want a full reading, Marlo, or you just want one on here? I always gotta ask you that. Is it a full, or do you just got a question? Okay. Did you want a full reading, or did why am I circling? I'm circling the drain over here. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, but every time we went out to dinner, he would have to sit with, and I don't even argue because I've dated other military and they were the same way, and it's that he was like, just don't hear. Okay, that's fine. Nope, that's fine. I'm ready. Just let me know which one you want, the 2222 or the 1555, and then just drop your question and we'll get it answered. So I let them have it because I know that it's like something that is ingrained in them now. They just have to. They have to. He told me I need to get, what did he say? 2 additional magazines. Marlo, I got you. 2 additional magazines for the range, target practice, weapon cleaning kit, eye protection, and hearing. Okay. That's Mr. Safety. That's Mr. Safety. So I gotta get 2 magazines for the range, eye protection, PPE, and hearing. Hey, Miss Shelley. Okay, what's your question, honey? Okay, I got you. I got you. Yep, I just got you. Okay, you wanted a clarify question. Got you. Hey, Miss Shelley. Miss Shelley, 22nd. Don't forget to sign up for the class. And have your friends sign up as well so we can get you guys just a general. Okay, let's see what's going on, generally speaking. Let's see what's going on for a question. Let's see what's going on, Marlo. Look, why am I swinging the drain again? Okay, good deal. Sign up so we can have fun. I love teaching that tarot class. Honey, I got the sun. First card out. I got the sun. That's a great thing. I'm loving this so far. Okay, that was a Ten of Pentacles. That's happy for home life. That's cooperation. Do you feel like home life and work life is more cooperative now, Marlo? Because I feel like you're going into a very settled time. Okay, good deal. Marlo, if you felt like your everything was kind of up in the air, I feel like you're going into a period of time. Yeah, there might have been a period of time where you just felt like it might have been the move where everything was kind of up in the air. Relationship, you guys getting settled back down together. But I feel like that energy is transforming. That energy is transforming, and you're actually going into a very stable time. Okay. Going into a very stable time. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Money, you're not going to have any money worries. Unless it's a lack, unless you allow them. I feel like you may get in your head, Marlo, about money, about a lot of things, but you know, it's that Libra overthinking. It's you getting in your head and spinning. And I feel like you don't. Especially, like I said, you just got hit with that with the property tax bill. That I feel like that's going to get taken care of because you got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why I said I feel like you're going through a very stable time where things are looking up. So you got the sun, you got cooperation. I feel like there's harmony. I feel like there's harmony coming in. Now, like I said, make sure communication. The key to keeping that harmony is to communicate. Communicate, okay, communicate. But I do feel like there is some worry yeah, there's some worry that may come into play. It could be around finances, but I feel like financially you're actually in a better place than you might even realize. You might be in a better place than you realize, and I feel like this tower moment, this energy, this right here, is all you just overthinking and being in your head. It's all overthinking and you being in your head because I feel like financially you're actually in a better place than you even realize. You got a lot of new energy coming towards you. You got a lot of new energy. It could be additional opportunities for teaching. Yeah, you got a lot of new energy coming towards you. You're going to go into a very abundant time. A lot of us towards the end, if you're protecting your energy and you're doing your manifestations, tapping into the energy because remember guys, we've got the eclipse season coming upon us. We got two eclipses back to back. We got a solar on the 25th of this month, and we've got a lunar on the 8th of November, and those are going to have with getting you on the right track. And a lot of us are who have been working, doing the work that we needed to do, kind of following spirit's leanings. You're not going to have these shakeups. You're not going to have these shakeups. So, Marlon, like I said, just be mindful of your thoughts. Don't get okay. Marlo, you got to get off. I was coming to the end of it anyway, but good. Because yeah, I see new opportunities, and I see more that's gonna put more fight and more abundance in your pocket. So don't get in your head. Stay as balanced as it's gonna be. You trying to stay as balanced as possible, and I feel like because if you get in your head, Marlo, what's gonna happen is this. Is that you're going to make a story in your head. I believe, Marlo, you are a master manifester, meaning that you're able to manifest. Yeah, it's about you staying balanced. It's about you staying balanced. But you're a master manifester, meaning that what you think about comes to pass. So it's going to be very imperative that you stay out of your head and you stay very balanced and you don't overthink things. Okay, don't overthink things because yeah, again, here look, balance came out. That's your energy right there. Plus, like I said, new opportunities to do things that you love. You got a lot of new. So I feel like you're going into an emotionally fulfilling and abundant time. Just, yeah, just stay out of your head. Just stay out of your head. Okay? Because if you get in that head, you start to worry, honey, you're gonna start spinning. And that's what I don't want you to happen. I don't want you to spin. Because then you'll start to manifest what you're thinking. You'll start to manifest the chaos. Okay? So make sure you stay zen as possible. Get to the beach on your days off. Do things that you enjoy doing. And all that jazz. Do all of that stuff. Okay? And I even feel like in terms of home life, you and Richard might even find yourself in a better position. You guys might even rekindle, lost love. Just FYI. Just FYI. He might start feeling more settled. More settled. Happier in a new home, more settled. Did you say was he up for a new like some sort of promotion or a new job maybe? I feel like he might be stepping into his, more confident energy, and that will translate into a better relationship, more sex, more sex. Okay, more sex. I'm just saying. You're welcome. Guys, the list is open if you would like to send for payment. Please look at the pin comment. It'll give you the payment information. And you can send for payment. The list is open. Okay, so yeah, send me your petition, Marlo, for the bay leaf burn. Send me your petition. Well, tell him I said congratulations. That's gonna boost his confidence, and that might make him a little bit more frisky, which goes for good sex. As I said, I feel like you guys are on an upswing, and if you do this right, look, happy endings for everybody. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So keep the lines of communication open, and that's gonna be the key to you staying balanced. Okay, don't get in your head. Don't spin. All right, guys. Make sure you guys, like I said, you guys tap into the bay leaf burn. We're doing that tomorrow. It's about fast cash. It's tapping into the energy of abundance. It's 33.33 for that particular ritual. It's the least expensive ritual that I have. It's gonna get you fast results. So if you're needing fast results for money, get into that one. It's 33.33 per petition. You can do as many as you need, but for each petition, it's 33.33. And you can get into that. Like I said, I've been drying these bay leaves for the last 2 weeks, and they're ready for you guys. They are ready for you guys. These people don't realize that they hold a lot of energy in terms of luck and prosperity and abundance. So if you're not using bay leaves, you need to use those. You need to use the hell out of them. You need to use the hell out of them. Okay. The other day in my reading, you said that I might be going back to school taking a course. I think you saw me taking a course straight. It might, yeah. You know what? It might be that. It may be that. It may be that. Or you may even, Shelly, Shelly, do a reading and see what we can find out on in terms of that. It might be the tarot class. Well, see, I will tell you this. One of the things that I'm dropping, one of the rituals that I'm dropping for November is called Scholar. It's for people, it's for children and people. So if you got kids, and you'll be able to have up to 3 kids on it for one price. So if you're a mom or dad and you have up to 3 kids, you can pay one price and get all of them. So if your kids are struggling in school or you want them to have a really good school year, get them into that one. But it's also for adults if you're going back to school or if you're seeking higher education, certifications, things like that. You have exams, tests, anything like that. It's going to help you to focus and help you to really have that drive behind getting the education and the understanding that you need, the knowledge that you need. So that's coming up November 14th. I'm about to drop that today. So, and open it up for people. And then we're going to have one for business. So if you have a business, we actually have one. It's called Stardom. It's coming up on the 20th. It's for influencers, models, actors, people that need the public eye, where you need followers, you need to get recognition, you need to become a household name. It's going to help you to get in front of people, get clients, customers, booking, sales. So if you're looking to boost your social media for your business, get into that. And then we're going next month we will have one for business financing, business funding, business collaborations to really get your business off the ground. So that's for those who are looking to become entrepreneurs. Get into that one. So we got a lot of dope ass rituals coming. And I think somebody had asked for a housing one. There's a lot of people wanting to buy a house, including myself. I'm actually working on my down payment now. I got in a program, and so I'm getting my down payment now. But I want a condo, or I want a townhome in Tampa. So that's what I'm working towards. So I think I might do one for housing and homes, to purchase homes and things like that. And so yeah, we got a lot of dope things coming. Check out the website. The link, there's a in the pin comment. There's a link to my website. Go out to the website. Subscribe to the website. It's free. Exactly. Well, honey, get into that ritual because that's going to help you to get that going. Get that going. And get you on the right track to where you need to be. So yes, sign up for this tarot class. Check out the new upcoming rituals for November. There's love rituals here in October because we're right now we're going into Venus. Venus is starting to kick up, so we're going into an increased visibility for Venus, and Venus is all about love. Venus is all about love. So yeah, check those out. Check those out. I may even change the single, The Love Lux Lust, to a Friday when Venus is open. So I may do that. I may end up doing that. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Yes. Good deal. I'm so excited. You know what? I got to get the advanced tarot class together. I've got to get the advanced tarot class together. Kim, have you been practicing with your tarot cards? When I look, I done told my students. Kim was one of my students. Um, when you see me online, get your tarot cards out and start throwing them. And when I'm reading other people, read them too and see if you're coming up with the same energies. If you're hitting the same energy that I'm pulling, because if you're hitting the same, it's sort of like when we practice. If you're hitting the same energy, you're keeping that skill that you just learned sharp. Yeah, you're keeping that skill sharp. So make sure you guys drop your, get your cards out and drop some when I'm reading other people, just so that you can still stay tapped into that energy. Guys, the tarot classes are every 3 weeks. They're on my website. You can definitely go out there and book it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's probably one of the funnest things that I get to do. I love teaching my tarot class. I do. I absolutely love teaching my tarot class. Which deck do you want to get, Kim? What did you say? Let me see. Can you tell me why that time I was watching you live, I pulled the girl's card without trying? You know what? Because you're tapping into the energy. You're tapping into the energy. That's why. That's why I'm saying. Get your cards and start throwing them. The more you practice, the more you hone in on that skill, and the more you're hitting that intuition. And if other people are hitting it with you, then you know you're right on the money. Recommendation for tarot. Let me see. This, you know what? This one, I do love this one. I do love this one. This one is called the Neo. Hold on, I'll show you. It's called the Neo Tarot. That's this one right here. That's a good one because it also has a book attached. It's good. The book comes attached to it, and so you get a lot. You get a lot of understanding. It talks about the meanings, the reversals, self care, and things like that. The numbers that. So it gives you a lot of information. This is a good one. Yep, this is a good one. Can you tap into people's energy with that? Yeah, I can. I don't need tarot to tap into people's energy. Okay, so let me explain. The reason why I use tarot is this. Tarot is actually a way to funnel energy for me. Because what happens, I don't know if you've ever, Shelly, if you've ever been on my lives when Tasha, my close friend Tasha, when she's on there. She's also a channel, right? She's also a channel. And what happens is when you tap into people's energy, and if you don't have anything to block it, you're taking their energy on full force. Meaning that everything they're feeling, everything they're going through, you're feeling it. Tarot gives me a means to channel that energy where it never hits me. So that way, if I'm on here, the twin daughter streams. I'm having triplets. Well, Danielle, if you would like to get a fertility or a pregnancy reading, I do those. You can do just a general for 1555. You can send that to my Cash App or Venmo, or you can pay for it on my website. The pin comment has the payment information, honey, and we can definitely get you on the list. We're just talking about some of the things that I offer. So going back to the reason why I use tarot. So when I first got on here, I love the light seers. The light seers is also a good one, but that's more interpretive. That's more interpretive. So I would say I would stay away from that one because these are pretty much straightforward. Very still very much in tune with the traditional tarot. And I think but they give you a little bit of interpretation, but they're pretty much still pretty much spot on. So you might want to try that. Now, if you want to try to interpret things, go for the Light Seers Tarot. Go for the Light Seers Tarot because it does give you something. That was actually my first tarot deck, and I was, but Spirit just kind of thrust me into it. Like you're not, and I had to kind of double back and yeah, get them exactly. So this is a good one to get. The Neo Soul. That's a really good one. Another one is the True Heart Tarot. This is Rachel True, the actress Rachel True. This is hers. Now it's not necessarily visually appealing. It's not necessarily visually appealing, but it's a good deck. I'll show you some of her cards. Hold on. So see, this is interpretive, but it's a good deck for beginners. It's a good deck for beginners as well. It's not as sturdy. It's kind of flimsy. That's why I don't use it very often because it's very flimsy. But it's a good deck to get into. Of course, you know I love the light seers. You do know I love the light seers. Um, yeah, I'm very picky about my tarot decks. Y'all know I'm very picky about my tarot decks. Y'all know I'm picky. Very very picky. Cause I have to feel the deck. I have to really connect with it. Otherwise, I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with it. If I don't connect, I don't mess with it. But what I was saying was before I got off on the decks is that the reason why I use tarot to read people's energy is if I don't, I can tap into your energy without reading it, but I'm taking it on full force and it drains me. When I first started, I was doing all intuitive and I could only stay on live for about 30 minutes and then I would have to get off and I would have to sleep that shit off. I would sleep 10, 12 hours trying to recover my energy. And so Spirit was like, no, 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 no. We're going to teach you how to do tarot and I channel the energy through the tarot. So that's why that's why you always see me shuffling. I'll never pick the cards because the messages are coming out from via Spirit. And so now I can say I've been on live upwards of 3 hours. So I can actually, I'll have longevity in my ability to never hits me per se. So that's why. That's why. So yeah, but you can. People are channels. Yeah. Like I said, when I first started, I was doing all intuitive and that shit was draining. When I say I would get off, I would be exhausted. Absolutely. And I used to tell them if you knew me at the beginning, I'd be like, I'm hitting the wall, I'm hitting the wall, I'm hitting the wall. I've always had gifts. I've always had gifts, but I was afraid of mine. I've always had gifts, but I was afraid because okay, so Shelly, I don't know if you know my background. I know some Kim might have heard my background story. So I've always had gifts, even as a child. Um, but my mother, I come from a very long line of very highly spiritually gifted and able women. And my mother, she tapped into her gifts in a very negative way. And so growing up, I watched her do things and it terrified me. I watched things happen in the house. Yeah, and it terrified me. And so ran from spirituality into religion. And so I knew I needed to have a connection with spirit. And so I said, well, religion will give me that connection, or so I thought. And so I was actually a Jehovah's Witness for damn near 20 years. And finally, Spirit said, no, no more. And I would run and I would try to deaden my, because if you sit in, religion and you sit in, churches and things like that, they're telling you the things that we're doing, we're able to do just naturally are wrong. And I'm like, wait a second, I know I can't, I'm trying to give my all to spirit. I'm trying to really connect with spirit. I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody. How could I be wrong? How could, what's naturally, it was always a conflict. It was always a conflict. And finally spirit was like, no more running. You're not running anymore. And they forced me, after my mother died, it was like she passed on her gifts too. And it was interesting because a friend of ours, a family friend, said, you're about to receive a gift from your mother. It was a curse for her because in the way that she used it, but it's going to be a gift for you in the way that you use it, because you're going to use it to help people. And that's what it is. And then all my gifts just came flooding back because I had deadened them. I tried to deaden, like, I don't want no mediumship. Don't come to me. I don't want to see this stuff. I don't want to deal with it. I'm trying to focus on religion. That's where my heart was. And all of my gifts came flooding back. And the ability to tap into people's energy and know what was going on and tell, and I had how to harness those gifts and how to protect them and how to use them, and not, they had to teach me the universal laws, how to use them ethically. Not, because I don't just tap into people's energy. I know some people do, but you can't. It's immoral to just tap into somebody's energy, to just to get tap into their akashic records. You don't have no, unless they have invited you into that. You have no business being in somebody else's business. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. Dale taught me that. He was like, because I did that to him. He was like, "How dare you?" I was like, "Oops!" That he read me for filth, for spiritual filth. I was like, "My bad, my bad." So yeah, I had to learn the hard way a lot of things, and I just kept relying on spirit, kept trusting that intuition, and my intuition kept growing and growing and growing. And then finally one day they said, "Hey, you gonna get on TikTok?" And I was like, "Well, what am I dancing? The spirit, what am I dancing on TikTok? That's a kid's app. Like, what am I, what do you mean?" They're like, "No, you go do tarot." I was like, "Tarot? I don't know nothing about no tarot. What are you talking about?" Like, I've had readings and I love watching, but I didn't know at the time. And then, they said, get your first deck, and my first deck was the Light Seers. Um, exactly. People, your ancestors will give you gifts. My mother gave me hers. Um, and the Light Seers Tarot was my first deck. And as soon as I picked that deck up, and Spirit just said shuffle, and I started shuffling, I could feel my gut just tighten. My gut just tightened around it. And I was like, "Yo, what the hell is this?" And I started just throwing cards, and the stories were literally popping off the cards. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" And they were like, "Just get on there." And I was like, "Well, no, nobody." I said, "Nobody's gonna come to me. Why would they come to me? Why would they want to know what I have to say?" Or they said, "Just you. First of all, you're just the messenger. This isn't your work. You're not here to. This isn't for you. You we're using you." They would always say early on, and I used to tell y'all this: mind the business that pays you. Mind your business. This ain't about you. And I had to learn that, and I just had to learn to be used as a vessel. And that's what got me here, is to learn to be used as a vessel. And so the messages that I get, that's why they're so spot on, is because they're not mine. They're coming from spirit. They're coming straight from spirit. I'm just allowing spirit to work through me to deliver these messages to you guys. So yeah, definitely, definitely. As you increase your work with your gifts, as you kind of break down barriers to fear, and you start to embrace who you are as a spiritual being, you'll step into your power. You'll step into your power. So I hope that helps, Shelly. So yeah, your ancestors will impart gifts to you. They will impart. My mother did. My grandmother did. And you have ancestors that are in your bloodline that you don't even know who come to you, and will help you as well and give you information. And then you'll tap into your spirit guides. Like I said, Tobias is one of my spirit guides. I also have, how I know how to read tarot so well, is I have a gypsy. No, I hear them. I hear them, and I can sense. I sense their presence, and I hear them. They speak to me. Some people see them. I'm glad I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen things, but you once you start to work with your gifts, especially mediumship, you'll be able to set up boundaries. Yeah, I've seen shit. I've seen shit. But I was telling you guys last night. Well, not last night. The night before last. Before the protection ritual that I did. Look, it's 4444, which is protection. 4444 is protection. I've been seeing 444 and 4444 constantly, which is about protection. And that's one of the reasons why they had me do the protection ritual for you guys, because we're going into an increased time of spiritual activity, meaning that there's going to be spiritual attacks. So I was the night, not the night, about 3 nights ago, I was lying in bed. I had woke up. It was like three. I had woke up on at 4:44 on the dot. 4:44 on the dot. I went to the restroom, came back, got in bed. I was just getting comfortable, getting it comfortable under my covers, and my pillow was just right, and I was listening to my meditation. It was taking me back to sleep, and all of a sudden I felt this. I was in right before, it was in that in between, that theta state where you're about to slip into that sleep consciousness, and I felt something come up on my back. It's like I could feel the heat come up on my back, and the hairs on the back of my head stood up, but I didn't really wake up. And I heard my voice, not my voice, I heard my name. It was a very soft voice, but it was very, very, you knew it. It was very distinctive, very, very much there. And it said my name. Now, going back to when I was a little girl, I used to hear my name called all the time, and I would run, like I would be down in the basement pressing clothes for school, and I would hear my name, and I thought it was my mother. I would run up there and be like, "Hey, mom, did you call me? Yeah, did you need me?" And she was like, "I ain't called you, fool. Like, get out of here. I ain't called you." And so one day I had relayed that to my grandmother, because it was one morning that I was getting ready for school, and I heard it happened. And my mom, she was irritated. She yelled at me. She was like, "I ain't called you." She got kind of snappy. So it put me in a bad mood. So when I got out of school, after school, I went to my grandmother's house. Because we used to have to go over to my grandmother's house after school and wait for my mom. And my grandmother was like, "What's wrong with I kind of told her what happened, and she said, "You heard?" I said, I thought she called me because I heard somebody call my name, and I thought it was Mama." And she was like, "What do you mean you heard somebody call your name?" I said, "Well, I was in the basement and I was pressing my school clothes, and I said, I heard my name being called, and so I went upstairs, and I said, then Mama yelled at me." And she said, "Don't." And she said, Do not ever." She said, "If you ever hear that again, do not ever respond." And I said, What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, I thought it was Mom." She said, "I don't care who you thought it was." She said, "Don't you ever respond." And so 3 days ago, when that happened, when I heard my name, my came up, and Tobias was like, "Don't say shit, just be still." And so I just kind of laid there, and I didn't say anything, but I could feel that heat. Like I said, I felt that heat on the back of my neck. And the next thing I knew, I just went on into sleep. It was a spiritual attack. So like I said, you'll feel them. I feel them. They come to me, and I can actually feel them. And then I hear them as well. So yeah, mediumship comes, it's different for everybody. Some people see stuff, and I'm glad that I don't see it, because I sometimes these people that come, especially when it's a person that has passed away, like when I was in Miami, I had a mediumship reading, and the gentleman that she had just been killed the night before. And so yeah, he had just been killed the night before. And so when he came in, I told her, I said, he was shot. And she said, "Yeah, how did you know?" I said, "Yeah, he was shot at least 4 times." Because I feel the shit. You can feel it. So yeah, mediumship, everybody is different. Nobody is ever the same. And that's why I want you guys to understand that, when you see other readers, other mediums, other psychics, whatever, their gifts are their gifts. Your gifts will be yours. Everybody has gifts. You just haven't tapped into it. Yep. Don't respond to it. Don't respond to it. Because when you respond to it, you actually invite that energy in. Don't respond to it. That's why my grandmother was like, I mean, she was very at it. She turned right to me and she said, "Don't you ever respond to him." So if you hear somebody call you, don't you respond. And ain't nobody there. Don't you say shit. As Tobias told me, don't you say shit, and just be still, so that until that energy passes. Do not allow them any room into the house. Exactly. So soon. So do they know yet that they're? I heard my dad call my name before he passed. Yep. So with the gentleman, what happens is that when somebody passes away and it's fresh, and they come to you, a lot of times they haven't accepted it. So it can be a very chaotic experience. And that's what I was telling Kendra, because it was Kendra who had the mediumship reading. And I told her, I said, "Look, if I said, being that he has just passed away, I said, if it's chaotic, I said, I'm gonna kill it. I'm not going to allow him in. I'm going to kill it." Because it could be very aggressive, because they are trying to come back to our side of the fence, and they can't. And Tasha was there. Now again, Tasha's also gifted, and she's not as protected as I am. She hasn't found a way to kind of set the boundaries. So I mean, every time she came into my room, he was jumping on her. He was jumping on her, and I was like, Tasha, I said, get out of here, Tasha. I said, don't come in here. I said, because I said no. She said like really aggressive. Yeah, they get aggressive, and you have to set those boundaries, and that calls for you um, to one know your spirit guides, because your spirit guides and your ancestors are your line of spiritual defense in the spirit realm. And see, when somebody comes up aggressive, Tobias is right there. He's like my spiritual bouncer. Like, oh hell no. Those are your guides. Your guides are commissioned. They are contracted to walk with you throughout your life to protect you in the spirit realm. Your ancestors don't have to. They have a choice, but your guides have to. So anytime something comes up, Tobias is coming up, and he's like a spiritual bouncer. He's taking that energy away. So that's why he'll tell me, just be still. I got this. And that's what happened the other night. So whatever that energy was, I could feel it, and I could feel that it had a negative connotation to it. That's why I was like, I just laid there and kind of blocked it. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna let him handle it. So yeah, be like I said, as you grow spiritually, you'll understand. Your spirit guides will come out, and they'll help you to protect yourself. Yep, his name is Tobias. And then I have a gypsy. Like I said, I have a gypsy spirit guide who helps me with tarot, and then I have a African woman who helps me tap into the energy of my rituals and stuff like that. Who teaches me, who kind of opened back up to me the understanding of working with energy and magic, and the ritual work, the spell work. How do I know what their names? They'll tell you. Once you start to communicate with your people, they'll tell you. And then too, you can get readings that'll help you to tap into your spirit guides. So I would implore you, because I do a spirit guide, spirit be any type of spiritual, your ancestor spirit guide, so we can see if we can see who's working with you, because they'll come up. It took them a long time. I'm gonna say this: it took them a long time. Yeah, it's one of the readings that I have. There's several different types of readings that I have on my website that you can book. That one I think is 7777. So yeah, you can book that, and we can tap into your ancestors, we can tap into your spirit guides, and we can get message and understanding of who's working with you, of who's working with you. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's imperative so that you'll know who's working with you. Like on my ancestors' side, I know my mom's here. Although we had a contentious and hateful relationship when she was alive, we've been able to kind of work through our issues. And she's one of on my spirit team. My grandmother's always there. Yep, my grandmother's always there. Um, Actually, both of my grandmothers are always there. Yep, you can do that. You most certainly do. Can. Matter of fact, I got one scheduled tomorrow. I've got one scheduled tomorrow. Actually, I've got two scheduled tomorrow. So yeah, there's different types of readings that I have on my website. And like I said, when I drop this, I'll drop it in my description box, my website information. So if anybody needs to go out and they want to book anything, rituals or readings, you can definitely classes too. You can definitely do that. So yeah. But I'm glad I took the time to come out here. And I said, let me just go cold turkey out on YouTube and see, one, if my people are tapped into me. And if they are, if they need me out here, and if we get any new people, then, hopefully we get new followers too. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, like, share, subscribe um, to it as well, so that you know when we go live. And anytime we go live, you'll get notified. I am free today. So yeah, if you would like to do one, that's why I'm here. I'm just working. I'm here. I'm free. So yeah, it's always good to get an ancestor reading. I love a good old ancestor reading, a spirit guide reading. Those are my favorite. It's a video one. Yes, you will see me. That's one we do on video. Yep, we do it on Zoom. Nope, we do it on Zoom. Because that's a 45-minute reading. So we're going to really dig down and see, what's going on with your bloodline, the ancestors, the spirit guides, the people that work with you, and kind of bring their energy in and see if there's any messages that they need to tell you. Go ahead. Like I said, book that one, book your class. Go out there, check out the different rituals. We got some really dope rituals coming up, guys. I'm excited. Um, all the rituals that yep, you can cash app. You sure can. All the rituals that I'm posting, I'm going to be in myself. So don't think that I'm just doing this. And no, honey, my little energy will be in there with y'all's. Okay, my little candle will be front and center with y'all's. Because there's a lot of good rituals that are coming up. A lot of good rituals. Yeah. So when you cash app it, put your telephone number in the message line, so I'll have it. Put it in the message line, and then I can send it over. I'll text you on Zoom. I'll text you the Zoom link. Give me an hour so I can get some lunch because I haven't eaten all day. Let me get something to eat so that I have the strength. Because if they come in strong, they'll wear me out. So give me an hour. But I'll touch base with you and I'll let you know. I'm gonna order me something and then I'll jump on with you. Okay? We can do it that way. Anybody else? Look, 5555. Look at that. If anybody else would like to book anything, you are more than welcome. The link that's in the pinned comment is out to my website. Go ahead and utilize it. Subscribe to the website. It's free to subscribe so that you'll know when I drop new things, when I drop new classes, when I drop new rituals, when I drop new offerings, and check out the things that are out there. And then, like I said, like, share, and subscribe here. But you can go to if when I jump off, if you can't. Okay, honey, I got you. If you can't, then in my previous videos, you'll see in the description box. You'll see my information as well. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I'm gonna order me some lunch, Shelly, so that we can. And then I'm gonna send you your Zoom link, and then we'll link up in about an hour or so. Okay, and we'll get your reading done. All right, and you just text me. I got you. You just text me. Good deal. So I'll send you the Zoom link. Give me about an hour, and like I said, then I'll give you a call. I'm gonna get something to eat, and get settled, and we'll call them in. I'm excited too. I love those are my favorite readings. Those really are my favorite readings because it gives me. I love tapping into people's ancestry, and I love tapping into people's spirit guides. I love it. I love seeing what makes you you, because that's what it tells you. It makes you what makes you you. Okay, no problem. Then I'll see you in a few, honey. Like I said, guys, make like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up as you leave. If you can give me a thumbs up as you leave, I'd appreciate it. And if you have any questions, we'll see. We're gonna see if we can't figure it out. We'll see what we can. We'll see. That's even better. See, Patty, my moderator, Patty. She's adopted as well, but we found out a lot of information about her adopted, about her mother, about her biological people, and her background, and those who walk with her. So we'll see if we can't do the same for you. All right, guys, make good choices. I'll be back. Well, I'll be back on TikTok later this evening. I'll be back on TikTok later this evening. If you have any questions or concerns, like I said, check out my website. You can actually text me, send me. Yeah, look, there you go. Good birthday gift. You can text me on my website, and we can kind of ping back and forth in my chat. So if you need me for anything, you know how to reach me. Make good choices. All right, guys. See you later.